I've accomplished a shit ton. Can I say that?
You too.
My mom. I've accomplished a shit ton this year. It feels really great. It's really incredible. It's really miraculous. Two things stand out to me when I think about what I'm discovering and learning on this journey. And the first is what a deep wellspring there is that people who have pets and really love them have, like what they have to say, how much they want to express, and how it's not really a topic that we go into and talk about in depth. And it's funny, you ask somebody about their spouse or their kids and they're like, but you ask them about their dog and like pull out their phone and they just like scroll through albums and albums. And it's really great to have a focused conversation where somebody can just go all in and like all out about like just the most minute silly details that like drive us crazy and make us feel bewildered and also really endear us. A lot of grief too, a lot of like maybe like a health emergency or something. So being able to tap into that, just discover that and tap into it as a source of inspiration for paintings is a really great discovery. And the other one is, I am really inspired by this topic, being able to stay in touch with the heart and the spirit behind each piece. Is actual fuel to keep myself working, because making a painting is hard. It takes a lot of discipline. There are a lot of setbacks. Sometimes I make the wrong decision. There's always that dip. You start out here and it's really great, and then oh no, it doesn't look good, and then just staying connected to who I'm making it for and what it's about, staying connected to my values. It's been a good discovery. I see painting these portraits, these portraits of relationships, the space between people, as a process of, it's like a sequence of witnessing, interpreting, translating, and then expressing. So witnessing, like holding space in this conversation with somebody, shaping the space around what they want to talk about, what stands out most to them, what's most moving to them about their relationship with their pet, and then interpreting that in a visual way, translating that into this is the abstract aspect of these illustrations. What's the shape? What's the color? What's the angle of the lines and the movement? What's a kind of visual abstraction of the feeling that they have, and the memories and the everyday moments. How much sun is there? How much emotion is there? And then finally expressing, in front of the, not canvas, in front of the paper, like at my easel. Really, choosing the right colors, choosing the right, brush sizes. That's me as an artist. As an artist and creative being, I'm able to embody a lot of empathy. That's the real root and heart of these illustrations. Really sharing in the experience of what it's like to adore my bird, or come home to my cat, who doesn't really care that I come home, but I know they secretly do. Almost like living vicariously through other people having their pets. Really channeling that. That's really wonderful for me. Other qualities are just like a real conviction. Really believing in what I'm doing and the value of it. Remembering that. Remembering the experience of the interview, and this conversation when, there are tears. There have been tears every time, and how moving it was, and how I'm making something really for someone, to commemorate someone, an animal really special to them. Beyond doing this commission artwork for other people, like specific relationships, I would like to eventually, some next steps, make some illustrations just for myself. I'm really interested in this relationship that we have with animals and with nature, how it calls on different qualities within us. How a walk in the forest or along the beach inspires us and balances us out. How being with a dog or having the seagulls or the pelicans fly by like adds an extra special something. And my imagination is always running. So maybe just some illustrations standing alone on their own. Another income stream, very, very unromantic as an artist, but I am transitioning into being an artist full time. That's exciting. I didn't know it would be so challenging for me to sit down and paint something that, like, I say that I want to, and I have all these ideas, and I know I have like a concrete skill set to execute them. So there was so much internal work that I did. Really, really essential was the support and help of all these peers and all these people in our group. Drawing a connection between practicing art and carrying out my intention, drawing a connection between loving my dream enough, finding enough worth in it to really put in the time and the effort. This connection between like a creative practice and self-love, like that took half the friggin' year for me, and it was worth it. What I'm taking away with me is an actual clear way for clients to approach me, you know, a real product that I can talk about and sell, that is true to, that's like, you know, economically feasible, true to myself, and like this, like real actual pursuing my dream. And it is like, my life is my dream now. Thank you.